What is going on, everybody? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Monday NBA edition of my DFS podcast. We have 10 games on the main slate tonight. I think that's right. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, we got 10 games on the main slate. We are leaving out the two later games. That's the Bucks at the Nuggets at 9 Eastern, and then the Sixers at the Blazers at 10 Eastern. Thank God that they started doing this because, before a month ago, they had these games on the main slate, and with what Joel Embiid did over the weekend, being ruled out 15 minutes before the game and wasn't on the injury report, they play at 10 o'clock Eastern tonight. If the Sixers were on the West Coast, we would run into a lot of issues with Embiid news because he is something else. We got to do something about that. When I say we, it's definitely not me. I have no control over that, but they should make like a 90-minute injury report like the NFL does because sometimes it's just unbelievable. People place bets whether it's on lineups or on spreads. Like people who had the 76ers obviously wouldn't have bet them if Embiid was going to be out. And these NBA courts have FanDuel and DraftKings printed all over them. So if they're going to, advertise them and be a sponsorship with them, they need to respect, the people on those platforms. It's getting out of hand. Back in the 90s, back in the early 2000s when gambling wasn't really a thing, it didn't matter, but they got to make adjustments because it's outrageous in all, formats and stuff. But we got a decent slate tonight. We just got a lot of injury news now. The Grizzlies, right when I'm starting this video, the Grizzlies came out with Luke Kennard's out, John Conchar is doubtful, Zaire Williams is doubtful, Vince Williams is questionable, Zion Williamson is doubtful. Wow, all right. Good thing I saw that before I started doing these picks, but doing a free Guru credit in this code. In this video, oh my God, a free Guru credit code in this video, and hopefully we can have another great night. We had a great weekend. Thursday, Friday, NBA, we did well too, so we're on a bit of a roll here. It's nice to see a huge main slate here on a Monday. We don't usually get 10-game main slates on a Monday, but a lot of teams were off on Sunday yesterday because of the championship games going on in the NFL, so we got another Luka Doncic slate. We got no Kyrie Irving, so we'll go right into that at point guard. You just need to pick him. Value's going to open up. We just got some Grizzlies stuff. There wasn't a ton of value, but we got some more questionable guys, so things can open up. Luka at 12.5. You got to pick this guy. At 12.5, he needs 62 fantasy points to hit value. He's done that in 5 straight games. He has a 90-point ceiling. This guy is just on a different level. Him, Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, these guys are just, top-tier NBA fantasy producers. Some of the best we've ever seen. Until Luka Doncic is like over 13K, I'm picking him. He's going to be in all my lineups tonight. I don't know why he wouldn't be. After what we saw him do over the weekend, he played 46 minutes against the Kings in regulation. That game did not go to overtime. He sat 2 minutes. So he is just this entire Dallas Mavericks team with no Kyrie Irving. Expect him to play 38 to 42 minutes again. Those kind of minutes are absurd with the kind of production he does when he's out there. We're going to project him for 70 fantasy points again tonight. So, it's a slower matchup against the Magic, but, the spread isn't crazy. The over-under could be higher, but it doesn't matter. With the usage that Luka's going to see tonight, we got to have him. I like him at point guard. We should find some cheaper value as the day goes on. Shooting guard, we're going to get over to the Knicks for value in this video. We got no Julius Randle, hurt his shoulder. It was news this morning that he's going to miss a few weeks. So we're probably going to get Josh Hart in the starting lineup tonight. I like DiVincenzo. A lot of these guys are going to look better. The entire starting 5 for the Knicks is going to see more usage, and it couldn't be a better first game without Randle for matchups against the Hornets. The spread won't be as crazy because Randle's out. The Knicks are on the road. I actually don't even know what the spread is, but I don't think it's anything crazy. All of these Knicks guys are just going to see extra usages. Let's see. 8.5-point favorites the Knicks are, so nothing crazy. There's a tiny bit of blowout risk, but anytime I see single-digit spreads, I'm not that worried about it. I couldn't really find anything else at shooting guard. DiVincenzo definitely isn't a must-play. He is 5,800. He's by no means like a lock, or, I hate saying lock, but, he's by no means a priority. And again, I had done these picks before all that Grizzly stuff came out, so FanDuel hasn't even updated on my computer. Vince Williams is questionable, and we got Kennard out. So maybe we're gonna have to figure out Conchar is doubtful too. So we're gonna be looking at, unfortunately, Jacob Gilyard, David Roddy, and then a power forward I already had in this video, and I'll talk about that in a couple of minutes. But DiVincenzo should be on your radar. I wouldn't be surprised at all if I completely take him out of everything by the time lock comes, but it is worth noting that Julius Randle's out, and he will see maybe a couple extra minutes and see some extra usage. I'm still doing my Sleeper promo, by the way. If you haven't signed up on Sleeper, it's a prop site like Underdog and Prize Picks. You can get a double first deposit up to $500 using my code FDGuru, all capital letters, and the difference is here that I pay you $10. So if you want to, put in $100 to double the 200, I'll still pay you $10 towards that. If you want to only put in $10 and double it to 20, I will pay you that 10, and you will be able to get $20 on Sleeper for absolutely free. You got to just message me. The code is FDGuru, and I will PayPal, Venmo, Cash App you the $10 if you use my code because of the partnership that I have with Sleeper. And then going over to my website for that free Guru credit code, go to the shop page. You have to be signed into an account on my website. No credit card required. Just need to confirm an email. Go to the shop page. This is where you buy all your usual credits. And these credits get you everything on my site. If you look at the NBA on the menu, FanDuel, DraftKings, main slate, cash and GPP, that stuff, that kind of content that I post about a half hour before lock. You use these coins that you buy at the shop to purchase my content. Go to the coupon bar here, type in NBA Jan 29, that's the date, and you will get 10 Guru credits uploaded into your balance when you hit apply coupon. Again, all capitals, NBA Jan 29. I'll even hit apply coupon because I don't think I've used it yet. So, yep, it will say coupon successfully applied, and you will have those credits to use on anything on my website. Again, just like this video and subscribe. Put my alerts on so you do not miss any future giveaways and videos. And, if you could like my video or like the tweet and repost it if you don't mind, anything, any support, is greatly appreciated on my end. Our third play at small forward, we're going to go back to the Knicks. Now, this is a better play than DiVincenzo. Josh Hart should find himself in the starting lineup at power forward for the Knicks with no Randle. 5,600, great play. When he gets the minutes, he hits value. He's just, he hasn't had as many minutes off the bench for the Knicks. Played 32 minutes last game when Randle went down. That's not a coincidence. He's going to play 30-plus minutes, and we've seen when the Knicks are shorthanded, Josh Hart in general, when he was on the Pelicans, wherever else he's played, when he gets the run, he can play 38 to 40 minutes. So if we're going to project him for 32-plus minutes, he's going to look really good at 5,600. Needs 27 fantasy points to hit value. He will be projected for around 30 tonight with all of those extra minutes and that extra usage with no Julius Randle. For power forward, I had this play before I got that news to start the video, and it looks even better now. Santi Aldama avoided that entire, grenade of news that the Grizzlies just dropped on us. Nothing on him, so he should be ready to go. And now he looks like a must-play in all formats tonight. I already liked him before we got that Kennard and Conchar news. He's going to look great. He's been starting. He's definitely going to start tonight now because the Grizzlies are so shorthanded. This game might get into a little bit of blowout risk, especially because the Grizzlies stink and now they're without a lot of guys. The Kings currently are 9.5-point favorites, but that might even go up after things adjust for that injury news. But Aldama looks great, 5,500. He needs 27 fantasy points to hit value. He's going to see a bunch of minutes now. Him and David Roddy are going to look like great plays tonight, one way or the other. He's multi-positional eligibility too, which is always great, as I always say. Power forward and center. Looks fantastic. I mean, I liked him before this video, and now I even like him more after that news. So definitely give Santi Aldama a look when you are building lineups later today. And then for center, Nick Claxton looks good. As of right now, center doesn't look fantastic. You could always put Aldama at center, but Claxton at under 8K looks great. Really, really good matchup against this Utah Jazz team. It should be back and forth. The Jazz have been playing pretty well as of late. They're on the road. The Nets are still going to be favorites, but it should be a pretty close game. We have a 1.5-point spread for the Jazz here on the road. The Nets are getting Ben Simmons back tonight. I'm not even going to pretend like I care about that. Claxton looks great. Needs 38 fantasy points to hit values, averaging 35 on the year. He's been playing a lot better as of late. As you can see in his last 6 games, 35-plus fantasy points. Looks like a really safe play for cash games because he has a great ceiling and he has a high floor. You know he's going to get you 33-plus fantasy points every single game, and he has a great matchup tonight against the Jazz, against John Collins. He's been lighting it up. His defensive stats have been, unbelievable over the last week. He's averaging a double-double now on the year. Claxton having a tremendous season for the Nets. I expect it to continue tonight against the Jazz. Looks really good at under 8K at this position. That'll do it for this video, guys. Give it a like, subscribe, and let's get after it tonight. Get over to my website. I'll have things posted around 6:30 Eastern for this 7 o'clock main slate. Put in that code, get those credits, and let's stay rolling to begin our new week here. Until next time, I am the FD Guru. Peace.